A teacher accused of grooming students with drugs, cash, and explicit videos is now facing potentially dozens of new charges, and the latest allegations are even more horrifying.
Welcome back to Looking for Better Days. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime that I upload. Click all so you get all my notifications. Let's get into this. This is a crazy story here.
Dozens of new charges, and the latest allegations are even more horrifying. A new shocking affidavit reveals claims of group sex and a scream mask, drugging with mushrooms, and a husband who allegedly knew what was going on and even threatened a victim.
This right here is like the and I don't say this to be funny or anything, but this is like the plot to a horror movie. Like where are these people getting this nonsense from? Honestly, like this is I think the third video I've seen where a husband's been involved in this crap. And to think that you have two grown people, and out of the two grown people, neither one of them can make a sound decision is very troubling. Like, seriously. Because I mean that makes you wonder, like, what is the state of America? Like how many people of this same school of thought are walking around that you just don't know? Anyway, let's get into it.
Break down these disgusting and disturbing new allegations right now. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and
These people look a little off.
I'm Jesse Weber. All right, we are revisiting an incredibly disturbing case that we previously covered here on Sidebar. The story of Brittany Fortenberry, a former Indiana substitute teacher who was charged with sexually abusing a 15-year-old boy and sending explicit messages, pictures, and videos to other students at her school. Those are the main allegations. But unfortunately, we are not returning with a positive update. No, instead, this case has taken an even darker turn, as Fortenberry is now potentially facing additional charges, dozens of additional charges, with allegations that she molested at least 10 underage boys. Now, when we first...
Okay. So, this lady has a sum total so far of 10 underage boys that she's done inappropriate things with or to. Now, I don't believe that this is redeemable. I don't think there's any type of rehab that's going to fix this. I don't think that her going to prison will fix this. I think that this is something that she is chosen for herself to like. And unfortunately, I don't feel like there's much that can be done. Do I believe in second chances? To a degree, but this is 10 times. That's not an accident. So I just don't know. I mean, would people have the same thought process if it was 10 times somebody killed somebody? I don't think so. I think people would say lock that person up for life, or get rid of that person through the death penalty, or hell, just keep them away from society. Whatever you got to do. I think that would be the thing, especially if they were men. But neither here nor there.
Brought you this story. Fortenberry was charged, facing allegations that she sexually assaulted the 15-year-old and sent a wave of inappropriate content to other students. And following her arrest, she reportedly made a bizarre statement to police, claiming that she regretted losing 150 pounds and would have acted differently if she were still heavier. And since then, the big update, 5 more...
Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, my goodness. This lady just blamed her being attracted, and not only attracted to younger men, but involving herself in an inappropriate way with younger men on weight loss. Since when has that been a defense? Like I've never seen this level of nonsense in my life. So you're telling me you lost weight and that made you more attracted to kid? Like, Nah, bro. Nah.
Alleged victims have reportedly come forward, resulting in a
Hold on,
slew
I'm gonna go
of
back real
potential
quick so
new
you guys can hear
Four
that.
alleged victims have reported heavier, and since then, the big update: 5 more alleged victims have reportedly come forward, resulting in a slew of potential new charges. And these new allegations claim that Fortenberry sent nude photos and videos to minors, showed off sex toys and a stripper pole in explicit messages, and spent hundreds of dollars on weed, vapes,
So
clothing,
if I'm
gifts for the
understanding
boys. And as
this,
we delve further into this case, I want to warn you, as you probably
if I'm understanding this correctly, that's 15 she's up to now. Not only that, we got you and your husband being involved in the underage children. We got blaming it on the weight loss. We got 15 victims. We got giving drugs to underage children. We got, I guess it would be coercion by finances. I don't even know what that would be considered, but spending money on kids. This just keeps getting worse.
guessed. The details are incredibly graphic and disturbing. According to a newly obtained probable cause affidavit, one alleged victim claimed that Fortenberry sent him topless photos and videos of herself using sex toys. Another alleged that she pleasured herself to his school photos and sent him videos of herself performing sexual acts with his boxers. One boy even claimed that Fortenberry drugged him with a clear liquid, leaving him feeling dizzy and disoriented. He says the last thing he could remember was Fortenberry getting on top of him and engaging in sex acts.
Okay. I'm sorry. I know I'm pausing a whole heck of a lot. But just that right there, that drugging, excuse me, that makes it even more devious. This is like, if you're drugging somebody to perform sexual acts on them, that's very calculated. Is all I'm gonna say. And this is just an unfortunate situation. But I'm not gonna spend all day on this. I'm gonna let you guys look into this. Um, I got some more stuff I want you guys to see.
Tatum Hatch, a 32-year-old high school teacher from West Monroe, Louisiana, is behind bars, accused of using Instagram to lure a student for sex. An arrest affidavit says Hatch told the 15-year-old boy she wanted to be his first. Hatch is the latest in a long list of female teachers we've told you about lately who've been accused of having sex with students. I'm Anjanette Levy. It's Monday, and this is Crime Fix.
I tell you what, I've done so many videos on these people so far. It really makes you look at just people in general different, because it's like, if this is going on this type of scale, I wonder what else could be going on. Is the point that I'm making.
Crimes look at the biggest stories in the world of crime. The investigation into Tatum Hatch started back on December 15th, when the boy told his father about what had been going on for the last year and a half and showed him his Instagram messages. The Ouachita Parish Sheriff's Office said Hatch told the boy she feared someone else would be his first. She's also accused of meeting the boy at the end of his driveway and fondling him with her baby in the car. The boy told detectives
Yo, that's wild. Listen, man, it's like every story gets worse. So you're not only a bad mom, you're trying to violate a child, knowing that you have your own child, which I'm assuming is probably very young, because they referred to the child as a baby, in the car. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, don't you have something better to do? This is crazy.
Scared. And some of what Hatch is accused of saying to this boy in the messages is absolutely nauseating. It included her telling him she wanted him to come to her house and climb through the window, and then she would take his clothes off, and vice versa. Hatch thought she wouldn't get in as much trouble if the boy came to her home rather than her going to him. Here's what the school district said about Tatum Hatch.
The employee in question submitted a resignation to the personnel department on December the 26th, 2023. The Ouachita Parish School System continues to cooperate with local law enforcement as they continue their investigation.
A spokesperson for the sheriff's office told me he couldn't comment, but they're still working on the case. The affidavit says Hatch wouldn't answer some of the detectives' questions because she feared she might lose her children if she answered them. Detectives say Hatch admitted to giving the boy between $500 and $600 over the past year because she said she feared him because of a rumor that she had heard about him. We've told you about several female teachers in different states who've been accused of sex with students since November. So are more female teachers having inappropriate relationships with students?
Absolutely.
Or are they just getting caught more often because of technology? And kids
I
possibly
mean, I think it's a
feeling
mixture of
more
both.
comfortable telling adults what's going on. Joining me to discuss this latest
It's
case
really
of a teacher
wild.
being accused of a sex
It's
crime
really
involving
wild.
a
A married teacher accused of sexually assaulting 2 students faces new disturbing allegations. For this story, we head to Australia.
Why are they all married and have
30-year-old
kids?
Taylor
Like,
Braley faces
crazy,
several
bro.
charges, including aggravated sexual assault, sexual intercourse with a person under care, and sexual touching. As we reported previously, the former PE teacher was arrested in August for the disturbing crime. Now she faces new allegations of sending a 16-year-old videos of herself performing sex acts in the shower. Initially, Braley was arrested for allegations relating to a 17-year-old student. Then a little more.
So it seems like either she got caught and then she doubled down, or they just didn't find out about the second incident until afterwards. Either way, though, it's like, I don't know what these people are thinking. I really, and it's strange to me that throughout all of these, and I'm gonna keep bringing it up until it happens, I don't see any teachers, schools coming up with a method to stop these type of interactions. Whether it be, I don't know, they've got like a app that every kid on the school has to download in order to come into the school, and that detects whether or not it only flags if an employee messages them or something. I don't know. It's just a stupid idea, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, they gotta do something. This is crazy.
More than a week later, she faced more charges after authorities discovered messages relating to a 16-year-old.
So that answers the
phone.
question. It was a
When
week
we first
later.
reported the story in August, we learned the 17-year-old boy added Braley on Snapchat in early June. According to police, those conversations reportedly turned
Go
sexual
Snapchat
in
again.
nature. Braley and the teen allegedly sent sexual photos and videos to each other. The newlywed teacher allegedly told the boy not to tell anyone about their chats and that she would get in trouble if their communications with one another were revealed. According to a previous report by the Sydney Morning Herald, police say around mid-July, the student and a friend went over to Braley's house. Once there, the teen and Braley began kissing each other before moving to an upstairs spare bedroom where they allegedly engaged in a sexual act. The student's friend
You know what?
allegedly walked into the room while this was taking place, then
You know what's crazy to me? How bold do you have to be to know that you are a kid's teacher, and not only do you invite them to the house, you decide to want to get into adult activities with a child in the house, and then there's another child that possibly goes to your school, or at the very least knows his parents, and you didn't think to yourself at all, like, this is a bad idea. Huh? What are we doing? This is mind-boggling, man.
walked out. The next assault allegedly took place while Braley was on duty at the high school in late July. Police say Braley told the student she had free time for an hour and they left school together, but in their own cars. Police claim they both stopped at a private location. Braley exited her car and entered the student's car, where she allegedly sexually assaulted him in the backseat of his car. Braley then reportedly went to a pharmacy to buy emergency contraception. After the assault, the two stopped talking until Braley reached out to the student asking if he had told anyone about what happened between them, which he denied. But Braley reportedly told the 17-year-old she heard that he had told people and said they couldn't speak anymore before blocking him on Snapchat. Then police got involved.
Crazy, man. Anyways, this is gonna be the end of the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, click all so you can get all my notifications. Join the Discord, link will be in the bio. Stay safe, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here.